Yeah, recorded. Started. Okay, so in HTML, hypertext markup language, right? Hypertext markup language. And finally, if you want to create HTML, first of all, we need to use any editor and one browser. Editor and browser. Okay, so you already have any editor. What is your operating system?
Windows 10.
Windows 10. Finally, please download it, Sublime Text.
Okay, now I'm downloading now.
Go to sublimetext.com and download Sublime Text. Sublime Text download. Just go to sublimetext.com and download Sublime Text. Okay.
Okay.
Or any editor you can use, no problem. You can go with the brackets also.
I can download this one.
Sublime Text is nice one.
Okay. Yes, download it now. Yes, install.
Okay, so let me go with the first application. How to prepare first HTML now. Okay, if you want to
Okay.
prepare first HTML, what you want to do is take Sublime Text new file now like this.
Okay.
What is the color you have? Sublime Text color, editor
Black.
color.
Same. Yes, same
Same.
as you. It's
Okay,
black.
black. Okay. First of all, save the file.
Hmm.
Save it as prepare a folder.
I will do on my desktop.
Yeah, yeah, you do that. Index.html. File name.html. Save the file as index.html, something like this.
Index.html.
Done.
Yes, save it. Yep.
Okay, so open curly braces ht
Okay.
enter, enter.
Okay.
So automatically you can able to see this particular format of the HTML.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes.
So this is the plain HTML. This is the structure of the HTML. Whenever you want to prepare HTML, this is the plain HTML basically. And
Hmm.
HTML having root level tag HTML, and inside we will be having head and body. Okay. For
Okay.
example, whenever you create any HTML page is having two structure: one header section, one body section. This is the header section, and this is the body section for this. Okay, I will tell you what is header section and what is the body section. And this is the body section. For example, this is the header section, and this is the body section. This is the body section. Header section containing all the declarations. Header section not for any other things. Header section containing only title tag and meta tag, and all declarations like JS includes and CSS includes. Okay, and the
Okay.
body, all elements body containing it. Suppose body containing with a lot of tags. Suppose body having something like divisions, okay, like this, okay, and body having lot of elements like this. Whatever the elements you want to design, all the elements you put in the body itself.
Hmm.
Okay, coming to this part of the head, title is there. This is the title. We can able to show this title on top of the editor. Okay, so title of the particular page. Okay, let me go with hello app. Okay, so if you want, you put a title like this.
Okay.
And after that, coming to the body, inside the body I can able to write something like a hello HTML. I am here, something like this I'm writing. Save the file. Saved it.
Yep.
So after that, right click on the particular page editor and open in browser, and you can able to see the browser like this. Okay, make window sizes off of the screen, browser and editor
Okay.
like this.
Yep.
Make the windows both windows, one editor, one is the browser.
Mhm.
Okay, so finally, this is not a recommended structure, but this is basically structure of the HTML, but this structure is also not recommended. Okay, hello HTML, this will also run. This will also run.
Okay.
Okay, but recommended system is this one. Recommended way is writing HTML, procedure is this one, head and body sections like this. And inside the body, I want to put some sort of text like this. Okay, for example, I want to write like something like a Srinivas. I just want to write something like a Noor. Okay, and
Okay.
run it. And whenever I save and I run, automatically Srinivas and Noor side by side. But I don't want to see the text side by side here.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to see the text side by side here. If you don't want to see the text side by side, what you want to do is you need to give a simple recommendation to the browser, take a break. This is the break tag. This is the break tag.
Mhm.
Okay, whenever you give some input to the browser, some recommendation to the browser, automatically browser is making your text side by one by line, one line by line. See something like this. You can see that.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is simple instruction. Browser can able to understand BR tag is going to be breaking your lines.
Okay.
BR tag is actually breaking the lines. Okay.
Okay.
And let me go with a lot of tags one by one. First of all, what is a HTML tag? HTML tag for root level, root level for HTML, and header tag, head for headings, and meta. A
What
body
is
tag,
meta? What is meta?
meta will tell. Meta is some sort of declarations,
Okay.
and body tag contain all tags related to page. Body contain all tags related to page.
Mhm.
Body tag contain all elements related to the page. Okay, inside the body, I want to do a paragraph now. P tag.
Mhm.
P for create a paragraph. P for create a paragraph. Let me prepare a paragraph right now. P open, P close. P open, P close. Okay, let me take some plain text here from Lorem Ipsum website. Copy the plain text, paste it here. This is some plain text I am taking. Okay, let me have multiple paragraphs like this. Copying multiple paragraphs and executing in the browser. You're doing with me, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So taking multiple paragraphs like this, P open, P close like this. And
Okay.
paragraph is a tag which is going to be taking a lot of text data, that is a plain text container. Paragraph is a simple text container. And heading tags, a lot of heading tags which are going to be available like H1 to H6,
Up to H6.
up to H6, no more. Okay, only H1 to H6. HTML is actually providing us only H1 to H6 tags. Hello HTML, something like this. H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. That's all. H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Can you see this?
Yeah.
All headings came like this. So headings are useful. Headings are by default bold text, bold and different font size. Okay, headings are by default bold and different font size. Headings are using create a headers. Okay, next center tag. Make text to center of the page. Make text to the center of the page. Center tag. For example, for H1 to H6, I want to put in center. Center
Okay.
open, center close. This is overlapping. Center open before H1, center close after H6.
Okay.
Okay, center tag is actually alignment tag. So what this particular center tag will do, your text is aligning to the center of the page.
Okay.
Your text is completely aligning to the center of the page. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Next, number of tags we will discuss today. One more is the break tag we already discussed. What is the break tag? Breaking line.
Breaking the line.
Yep, breaking line. That's it. Okay, so this is self closure tag. How to write self closure tag like this. And one more tag is the U tag for underline. U tag, underline text. I tag for italic text. U tag for italic text. EM tag for emphasize the text. U tag, I tag, E tag, and DEL tag for deleted text. DEL tag for deleted text. Strong tag. Strong tag. STOR. Strong tag for strong text. Okay, let me do one by one. U, I, EM, DEL, strong. Okay, so let me take U tag here. U open, U close. Make it break. And this is I tag, right? I open, I close. Make it break.
Break is only break or slash beyond.
Just yes. Slash is not required. If you want, you put it.
Okay.
Not required. If you want, you put it
Okay.
automatically. So HTML is actually not case sensitive. Okay, HTML is not case sensitive. You can write capital letters also, but we don't write capital letter in HTML.
Okay.
And emphasized. And this is like a DEL tag, deleted text. And this is a strong tag, strong, strong tag for strong text. Can you see?
Yeah.
One is the U tag, one is the I tag, one is the emphasize the text, one is the DEL text, one is the strong text.
Refresh the page. Okay. U tag underline, I tag italic.
Yep. U is underline,
Emphasize.
I is
Emphasize mean.
emphasize and italic both are same, look like same.
Okay.
Okay, one more tag called bold tag. Bold text. B tag. B. B tag for bold text. Bold and strong both like same. Bold and strong look like same. But in print media, that thickness will be changed.
Okay.
Okay, strong text and bold text. Both are look like same. Bold and strong look like same,
Mhm.
but small pixel changes after that. So in print media, that pixel changes you can able to observe, but in web media we can't able to see that. Okay, the next item is list items. List items. Lot of list items are there. One is ordered list, second unordered list, the third is definition list. Ordered list, unordered list, definition list.
Mhm.
Ordered list, unordered list, definition list. Okay, first one I will go now. Ordered list. Ordered list of items. Ordered list of items. Okay, what is the ordered list? I will show for you. OL, LI. Suppose like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Ordered list items. OL is the root level tag, LI is the child level tag. OL is the root level tag, LI is the child level tag. OL for creating ordered list.
Mhm.
LI is for list item. LI for list item. Okay, you can see order now. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Mhm.
This is ordered list. Now we will go for unordered list. Unordered list start with UL tag, close with UL tag. UL, UL.
Mm.
UL open, UL close. Second one is unordered list. Unordered list of items. Unordered list of items. So how to place unordered list? This is the unordered list items. Syntax. So when you see unordered list like this, UL open, UL close. That is unordered list. Dots will come.
Okay.
Dots will come.
Can we change this symbol or is by default
Yes,
like this
that
dot?
list style attribute we have to go with. So there are a lot of list items. So list styles are there. List style, list properties. List style type. Yeah. That will do in CSS actually. Anyway,
Okay.
we will go with that. List style. List style type. List style. So this is CSS basically. We don't go CSS right now.
Okay.
List style in HTML. Let me go with HTML. Yeah. So there are some different kind of list styles are there, but this is coming in CSS, not in HTML. See,
Yep.
not in HTML.
Okay.
HTML list, only ordered and unordered, that's it. Okay, then one more is a definition list, DL, DT, DD. Definition list,
Stuff from
DL,
DL.
DL, and DT is the definition title, DD is the definition description. Definition list is very simple. Creating a definition list items. That's it. Okay, that is the syntax for that. Definition list item. This is the syntax. DL, DT, DD. DL is the definition list. DL for what? Creating definition list. DT for creating definition title. DD for creating definition data.
Okay.
That's all enough. Okay. So DL, DT, DD. Definition title, definition data. You can see this coffee. Coffee have black hot drink, milk, white cold drink. So this is like a definition and this is like a description. Okay, for example, I will do change HTML, hypertext markup language. This is like a CSS, cascading style sheets. See, whatever you want, you can write it. Okay, the data is your wish, the text is your wish. Can you see this? Observe.
Yeah.
Yep. Finally, there is one tag called a div tag. Div is a container tag. Inside the div, I can able to place a lot of text. Inside the div, I will place a definition list again. Div is the container tag. Div is a division or container tag. Div is a division or container tag. Div tag. Let me go with the div tag. Div is a division. Division or container tag. Div is a division or container tag. So when I take a division, automatically, see, there is no difference between this normal and div, right?
Yeah.
We put a style, simple style, but don't worry about the style. I will tell you later.
Okay.
Why I'm putting a light gray color for the div, only for understanding purpose. So that section is a different section, right? Division section is a separate section. So this division is different. And let me take here also div. This is a separate div and this is a separate div. And this particular definition list, I will take in the div. And this is the light blue color. Can you see two divisions are there now in the page?
Yeah.
Two divisions are there in the page, right?
Yes.
And let me take this kind of division for all the list items here. So all the list items in the one division. For all the text manipulation, we are putting in the one more division. All the text items I put in the one more division. Div is something like a division, okay? For all the headings, I will put one more division. Just for your understanding purpose. All headings I am putting in the one more division. This color is yellow. Can you see that? Observe.
Yeah.
So now we will be having how many divisions? 1, 2, 3, 4 divisions are there.
Mhm.
Paragraph, we don't have any division. If you want for paragraph also need to take a division, you take a division for the paragraph also. Lot of paragraphs I will place in one more division. I will take a lot of paragraphs in here. This is a simple paragraph, and I'll take two paragraphs over there. Okay, all paragraphs should be having a separate color called orange color. Orange. Now you will be having all paragraphs in one division, all headings in one division, all text related content will with one division, text related tags will with one division, all list items with one division. Okay, can you see,
Yeah.
observe?
Yeah.
That's the way actually preparing the divisions. Okay, fine. Now hyperlinks we will take in one division.
Yeah.
Hyperlinks will take in one division. Hyperlinks are very simple, and how to use hyperlinks I will tell you. Okay, this will be again pink. Okay, hyperlinks are very simple. Href is a special attribute for hyperlink,
Mhm.
and this will be something like a Google. I want to connect with Google, and a Google URL you will paste for that. Take Google URL, put in the href. Okay, now you can able to see Google hyperlink is there here. Whenever you click on this Google, automatically Google page is getting open for you. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me take one more hyperlink, and this will be Apple. Apple.com I will take. Apple official website I'm taking. So copying it, pasting it. Then I can see two hyperlinks one by one, side by side.
Mhm.
And when I click on Google, automatically Google is connecting with me. And then come back. When I click on Apple, Apple website is going to be communicating with us. But I want to open this Google in separate tab. Then there is one more important attribute called target underscore blank tab. See what is happening with this. I will show. When I click on Google, it will take a new tab, right?
Yes.
So tab is taking separately. Tab is taking separately. Why? Because we are giving actually target underscore blank. Okay, so you have to remember these particular two attributes over there. Okay, that's hyperlinks, right? Hyperlinks. Hyperlinks creating from a tag. A tag having two special attributes. href connect. Href is for what? For reference. Reference of the link. Second one, one is the href, one is the target equal to underscore blank. This for what? For open a new tab. And one more important note point you need to remember: hyperlinks by default underline and bold, underline and blue color. Sorry. Hyperlinks by default underline and blue color. Okay, by default style is there for hyperlinks. Can you see this blue color and underline?
Yes.
Can you see this
Yeah.
hyperlinks blue color and underline? And one more thing, hyperlinks are inline tags. Okay, what is inline tag? What is block level tag? I will tell you. Okay, first one, block level tag. What is a block level tag? I will tell you what is block level tag. A tag which is occupying complete width of the page. A tag which will occupy complete width of the page. Complete width of the page. I will share this notes, okay?
Okay.
Don't worry. A tag which will occupy complete width of the page is called a block level tag. So div is what tag? Div is block level.
Div. Okay.
And paragraph is block level. Paragraph is occupying complete width of the page, right? Paragraph is also block level. Okay, if you want to see, can I show paragraph is block level or not?
Yes.
Okay, let me go to the paragraph and give some style background white. Now you see paragraph is occupying complete width of the page or not? Paragraph is occupying complete width of the page. Can you see this?
Yes.
Okay, let me do this one, blue, light blue, light blue. This paragraph, okay, sorry.
It's changed in white color.
Now you see paragraph is occupying complete width of the page, correct?
Yes.
Color will be white. Color is nothing but text color. Now you see.
Yes.
But your paragraph is occupying complete width of the page. A blue color is occupying complete width of the page. See, complete width of the page it is occupying. See, whenever the tag is occupying complete width of the page, that is called a block level element.
Block level. Okay.
So what are the block level elements here? Okay, paragraph is a block level element, div is a block level element, headings are block level elements. Okay, I will write all the block level tags here. One is the div, one is a paragraph, one is the headings, one is list items. All these are block level elements. What is inline elements? Inline elements. Inline elements not occupy complete width of the page. Inline elements not occupies complete width of the page. Okay, what are the inline elements over there? Hyperlinks most of the time. A tag. So A tag is not occupying complete width of the page, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, next span tag. One span tag also we will discuss. Span is also not occupy complete width of the page. Let me take one span here. After the division, I will take one span. Span HTML, span CSS, span JS or JavaScript. And span is having something like a background color, span style. Background is yellow. See, without CSS, you can't understand how the things are happening. Okay, so I'm writing a simple CSS, but don't worry, the CSS later you can understand. Okay, now we will be having three spans. I'm taking three spans right now. One span is HTML, one span is CSS, one span is this one. Can you see the spans here?
Yeah, and the below axis. Yes.
Yellow color spans are there. Okay, for each and
What's
every
the
span.
job for a span?
Yeah, that's a span actually. You see the margin 10 pixel for each and every span. I'm taking a bit margin for that. Margin is nothing but some space is getting allocating all sides. Okay, now you see span.
Yes.
Span is a box, a simple box.
It's a simple box, like a
Simple
text
box.
box.
Simple text container. Simple
Okay.
text container, but it is inline. It is not block level.
Okay, got it.
Span is like a paragraph, but span is occupying inline element. It is not occupying complete width of the page.
Mhm.
Whenever you have that type of requirement, you go with the spans.
Okay.
Suppose I want to take something like a home, about on top of the web page, on top of the header. Go with spans.
Mhm.
So go with spans and prepare the header. Okay, am I clear?
Yes.
How spans will be? Okay, these are the basic level of HTML, and we are slowly moving to the tables now. Table, tr, tds. Tr is table row, td is
Mhm.
table data. Tables, HTML. Okay, I don't want to write all the things. I just do copy paste. Okay. Table is the root level tag, and tr is the table row, td is the table column, table data. Th is the table heading.
Mhm.
Th is the table heading. Now you see output of the table. Now you see output of the table.
Mhm.
But the table needs some properties, like width of the table should be 100%. Okay, and the table is having some property called border 2 pixel. Now your table is completely look like table only. See how the table is now. Table is having some completely border, right?
Yes.
And table rows are there, table columns are there, table headers are there. Table headers are th.
TH table here and TR table row.
Tr is table row, td is the table data. Let
Okay.
me tell you. For example, this is the table, and table is having table row. Table row is having th, th, th. Then tr containing td, 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 and again one more tr containing td, td, td. Am I clear?
Mhm.
One more tr containing td, td, td. This is the architecture. And th is taking the header. Okay, what th can do, I will tell you. I will
Okay.
write all the things now. Table for create a table tag. Tr for table row. Th for table header. And important note point is header will be in bold and align center. And again td is table data. Table data nothing but table column.
Mhm.
Okay, so these are the important tags which are going to be available for the tables. These are the important tags. So this is architecture of the table. So you see this table is the root level, inside that
Yes.
child level tr, and inside that th, 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 and tr, th, th. So this architecture is very simply I'm designing like this. The same way we are actually doing here. Table trth, and again tr, td, td, td,
Mhm.
tr, td, 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 tr, td, 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 tr, td, 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 again tr, td, 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 something like this. This content you change it. That whatever the content you have, that you'll be able to change it. Understandable, right?
Yes.
A lot of tags we discussed today, and images and some other forms, all the things we will discuss in the next class, tomorrow session. Tomorrow
Okay.
session we will complete HTML.
2 days.
2 days enough HTML.
Yeah.
It is as very easy.
Mhm.
Okay, you're getting understanding very easily. But if it is a school guy or college guy, I need to explain HTML 10 days.
Yes.
You can easily get understand. Okay. If you have any questions and queries after the practice, please ask me. I will tell you. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Definitely. And one more question I am asking to you. And can I use this ID for another classes?
The Zoom ID?
Yeah.
Yes, I can give no problem. It's our business ID. Don't change the password because
Yeah. I
we have
don't
like,
change it. I don't change it. Just I'm
yeah,
using only for the session.
yeah, sure. I will give you no problem.
Yeah. You just give me the username and password.
Okay,
I don't use for anything. I just want to record the session and I will share for some other things.
okay,
One more session is there. That session is actually ending within 40 minutes only. That's a problem.
okay, no problem. I will give you.
And one more thing, this session, recorded session, I will share with you. Okay,
Okay.
right now.